Another video to help those who are struggling with embedding Scratch into your e-portfolios and sharing the links with me. So I'll just go over that one more time again. Hopefully this will help. So the first thing you want to look at is if you're logged in. So you can see up in the top corner here where my mouse is circling that I'm logged in. If you don't see your name there, your account name, then you haven't signed in and you won't be able to do any sharing or saving or anything of your documents. So make sure you've done that. Next thing you want to do is you want to see if you have a shared button here. If you don't, then it means you have not confirmed your email. So when you first signed up with Scratch, they would have sent you an email asking you to confirm your email. And so you have to go back into your emails and find the one from Scratch and confirm that your email is correct, at which point you should be able to see the share button up here. Now this is one that's already been shared, so I don't have to click share right now. A couple other things to point out is this folder here at the top right corner. That's where your stuff can be found. You can also get to a lot of your stuff through the project page. But I'm going to go into my stuff here for a moment. What you should see is you should see a list of different projects that either you've made in the past or recently, or things that you're working on, or even some partially started things that were never really had anything done with here. And I can delete those if I want. Just get rid of those ones. Okay, so here's 3 different projects I could work to. If I click on see inside, I can go back and look at the code and things like that. You notice also a couple of them have been shared. So I'm just going to click on this one here, the Ben and Butterfly. What that does is it takes me to the project page. And this is the page I need to be on to be able to share and embed and things like that. You can see I also have the option of going to see inside. That takes me back to the code, and I cannot share and embed from there. Well, I can share, but I cannot embed from there. So this is where we need to be. It's on the project page. So if we go inside again, I'll just show you the other way to get to this one, right? So if instead of going to my stuff, I go to project page, then I get back here, which is where we want to be. Okay, so now on this one here, you can put some instructions on your game and so on, and some notes if you wanted to. But this is what we're interested in, this copy link button. So if I click on the copy link button, there's 2 options. The first one is the copy link, and the second is copy embed. So copy link, that's what you want to submit through classrooms. So where we have the assignment on animated name or chase game or something like that, and you need to submit an assignment there, you can just use this top link here, or you can. That's the best way to do that, right? Is to just hit the copy link button. Now it's copied, and you can go to classrooms and you can paste it in there as your submission. But when we want to embed it into our portfolio, we need the second one. So that's the embed part here at the bottom. So you can see there's different information here. For example, it says the width and the height of the screen and stuff like that. It tells you what kind of border it's going to make. None of that really matters to us, but the computer needs that, so it knows how to put it, what kind of criteria it needs to put it into your ePortfolio. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy the embed code from here. And I'm going to go back to my ePortfolio. So here's my sample ePortfolio I made before. So then you would just want to go to the page that you wanted. And in this case, I'm just going to put it on the home page here. You can see there's another one that's been embedded already before. And so what I want to do is I want to click on this embed button here in the margin. You notice you can tab between pages and insert, which is basically your editor. And then pages, you can add pages or move from page to page and so on. So we want to go into this embed, and now it gives me an option to embed from the web. But you notice, but the default is by URL, which is not what we want because we have an embed code, which we're going to use. So we want to click on the embed code tab, and now we're going to paste that embed code that we got from Scratch here. And now it should work. So now if I click next and just wait a moment, it's starting to load up the project, and there it is. So it does take a little bit of time sometimes. So if you're too impatient, you might think it's not working, but it is. Just wait for a moment and it'll come up. And now you can click the insert button, and there it is. Now, some of you might be wondering why you can't play it, right? It has the the go button here and has the stop button here, but you can't actually play it. Well, the reason you can't play it is because you're in editing mode. All you can do right now is move stuff around and add stuff to your pages. It's not an active website. It's just a website that you're busy building. So all you can do is do things that help you build it, not actually use it. And so what we need to do then is we need to publish it. And it shows you the changes and stuff, but you just go ahead and skip that if you want to just do publish. And now what we want to do is we want to click on this little down arrow and we want to view the published site. And so the view of the published site takes us to what it would look like to someone else who's not the editor. And if we just give it a moment for it to load up here, you can see the projects have now loaded up. And so now if I click on it, the game starts and I can actually move this is the chase game I programmed this morning with the tutorial session. And I can move them around and have them try and catch the butterfly. And if I'm ever successful, there you go, whoop, made a little noise and it gave me a point. And another point, and so on. So that's how you would then play your game, but you cannot actually play it while you're in the editor mode. You have to be in the publish site view to be able to actually operate your game. So I hope that answers some of the questions and challenges that a lot of you have been having. And that's it for this video. If you still have questions and concerns, feel free to let me know by email. All right, take care.